What to do, ugly dude? It's your boy, the Felt Monster. I am currently driving to this little festival right now. I'll tune in when I get there.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn. I was wondering what you were doing over there for back up. And I just got
I knew that's what
It's very anticlimactic.
stepping away from this conversation.
Can't do that.
You're a wild boy, son. Yeah, that would be a blast.
I'm high as shit right now on some shrooms. Packed like a little double hemp raw cone thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Gerald.
Hey, Gerald.
Wait, damn. I know, that's what I'm looking at. I want to eyeball. I thought this one was awesome, but this one's awesome too. Ooh, I want to eyeball.
I'm gonna do this.
Man, what a weekend. Just to start it off, I was wanting to record more than I intended in doing. My bad, y'all. I just took a couple fat dabs. I'm fucking fried. Anyways, shrooms and alcohol is to blame for that. So to get into it, before we went to the festival, I grinded up 4 grams a piece for me and my girl in a coffee grinder. It was basically powder, and I put it in a little old smoky moonshine jar, and it was almost full to the top. And you may wonder why I did that. If you haven't seen other videos, I do that because I don't like eating shrooms, because I just think it's unpleasant, and I just take them in little pieces and then pop them down with some pop or whatever kind of juice I have or water, and I think it's just easier that way. Takes me around 10 minutes, usually depends on the amount to fucking eat them. That's not counting to cut them up, but I don't care about that. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So we get there, and the first day, there's just some string bands and shit playing. I just ended up smoking a bag and taking some dabs we bought off a dude that we met there. And they were for a reasonable price, and I didn't see nothing wrong with that. I was like, hell yeah, let me get that. T-Mac brought his rig, so, we was going to smoke fat. We all had about an ounce on us. It was only like a 2-day festival, so we was definitely more than prepared. Let me close this microphone because we ain't no fucking ASMR channel. I hope y'all didn't hear that. Probably just heard a lot of scuffling. Anyways, so the next day rolls around, and I wake up probably around 9 o'clock in the morning. I go to a little fire, and I make me some instant coffee. I chug that down. And me and my girl's just chilling, and we probably rolled like 8 blunts maybe. I think I probably rolled 4. I think she rolled 4. We was hitting dabs. And I ended up making some bacon on some aluminum foil. It's like some pre-smoked bacon that you can buy at the store. You don't have to like refrigerate it. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know how healthy it is, but I obviously don't give a fuck about that. So I just put that in some foil, and I cook it up on the fire they had going on up there. And I had a little skillet I brought with me, and I cooked her some SpaghettiOs with hot dogs, which I think is fucking disgusting, but we're not here to talk about that. Anyways, so she gets that down. We get the car, we start smoking a blunt, and I was like, without even saying nothing, I just start snacking on shrooms. And I'm taking a little bit, and she realizes because she does hers the same way. And she's like, "Why are you doing that for?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't know. It's early. It's music's gonna start fucking 2 o'clock. It's fucking around 12 now, I'd say. And I'm trying to get lit for the day." So I just start taking them, and we're just smoking and shit. So she's like, "Well, I guess I'm gonna start now." So she starts eating hers. And man, I'm just snacking on these motherfuckers like it's nothing. After every hit, I'm like taking like a handful and taking it down the gullet, washing it down. And before I realize, I have probably like this much left in the jar. And she looks over and she's like, "Dude, like, what the fuck? I thought you wasn't gonna eat that much." And I was like, "Well, I tended not to eat that much, but here we are now." And actually, if I recall what I said is, I did realize I was eating a much, and I said, "Nah, bro, I'm wilding," and decided to eat more. So uh, we're smoking and we're taking dabs, and I can feel it coming on. I've tripped multiple times in my life. I mean, fucking multiple times. I know what it's like to feel a trip coming on. And she's like, "I don't really feel it," type shit. But I realized you gotta change your environment, before you realize how hard you're actually tripping. So we finish up smoking and shit, and I could see T Mac and them getting out of the tent, him and his girl. And damn, how are now? Fucking Oh, so we get out the car, and it is immediately as soon as I looked at the grass and I could hear the radio playing off the like the stage. They was playing music and shit, like not live music, but they just playing music, and the trees moving and shit. I can immediately tell, hey, I'm fucking tripping. So we start walking around. She's like, "Hey, I need to use the bathroom." So I take her up to the little bathroom there, and when she comes out, I'm like, "Hey, let's find that dude that I bought the wax from yesterday. That's such a good deal. I'm trying to get some more." So we find dude, and we sit down. We go to a little spot, where no one can really see us. And I was asked him, I was like, "Which one do you think is the best one?" So he handed me two, and my girl bought one. I bought one for $20 a piece for a gram. And I was like, "All right, bet, thanks, bro." We dabbed up, and as I turn around, there was an old man wearing tie dye with a middle finger in my face with a little unicorn on it, and he said, "Fuck you, unicorn," and it's like walked away. And I was really coming up at this point. I was like, "Oh shit," I was not ready for that. I was unprepared. It fucked me up. I was like, "Damn, holy shit." So we get back to the camp, and I'm like, "T-Mac, we just bought some more dabs. Let's check this shit out. Let's hit some, and look at my girls, it's fine. It looks like some crumble type shit, and it's like kind of crumbly sauce looking stuff. Smells fire." But we opened mine up, and it was like some rock, dude. I ain't gonna lie. Like off first impression, it looked like some crack. So I've seen crack before, and I've technically smoked crack before because I accidentally hit someone's bowl that they mixed coke with it. But from what I've heard from the people, that doesn't really do nothing. But from either way, I feel like I've smoked crack, and I'm not really trying to smoke crack. So I take the little dab spoon and like press it on it. I'm like pushing, and nothing's happening. It's not even breaking. And eventually it goes and like breaks through. So I'm like, "Oh shit, like, this is scary." So anyways, I paid $20 for it. I'm gonna test it out and see if it's some gas. It smelled like some gas, and also it wasn't sticky either. I still have the stuff, but I put it in the rig and I heat it up and I drop it down in, and it melts to nothing, and it was like melt down to like a oil, and it started boiling in there, and I blew it out and it tasted like gas. I mean, I got high, but I didn't get a reasonably fucking stoned high or felt like I just smoked crack, even though it looked like it. So we all tested that, and I tried it around. Everybody was like, "Well, it tastes like gas." Nobody feels like they smoke crack, so I mean that's a plus. I'm not gonna go ham on it. At least I'm gonna try not to, just in case it is crack. 'Cause I'm not trying to turn into a tweaker. So later that night, they had that up on the big stage. There's some bands playing. Me and T-Mac brought some glow sticks and shit. We went up there to the top of the hill and up by the stage. We danced here and there and shit. And he took a half a tab of Molly, or a tab of acid and a half a capsule of some Molly with some Molly crystals in it, because I told him to chill out because he was wild the night before. So normally he doesn't listen to me, but this time he did. So he took half the Molly and he was fucking vibing. And also to mention, it was fucking freezing as fuck that night, and it was raining all weekend. But the night before, my air mattress had a hole in it, I guess, and we fucking deflated on me halfway in the middle of the night, and I ended up sleeping on a rock against my ear, and my fucking ear was sore as fuck for like the next day and a half. And then it also got down to like 34 degrees, and I didn't bring enough blankets, and I was fucking cold as shit. So next night rolls around, and music stopped playing, and probably like 1 o'clock in the morning, go back to the tent, and sure enough, the air mattress is flat again. I try to blow it up, and my air mattress pump breaks. So I had to sleep on this flat ass mattress again, and it like tacoed up around you while you was pressed up against the ground, like it trapped you. And it was fucking freezing that night and raining, and it was dewy inside the tent and wet. But anyways, it was a really good experience. I got high as fuck. Everybody enjoyed themselves. Um, Wish I could have recorded more, but I'm kind of a dumbass. So anyways, hit the like button because algorithm. Peace.